News fans, people into webs, it is I, Sam Vestiulo, coming at you for an auto assembly video. No, I'm not done in the rain because it is washed and downstairs. Because I'm going to wear it outside tonight. I only have one green t-shirt, how's that? You know, it's my Wreck and Roll shirt, which I got from Auto Assembly 2011, I think it was. From the good old Lady Wreck herself. But anyway, this is an auto assembly video. You know, hopes, fears, do's, don'ts, all that wonderful stuff about that, you know, convention, all the way in Birmingham, you know, for, you know, these fellas. Yes, that's the world's smallest thrust. Oh, that sounds really, really bad, doesn't it? It's the world's smallest thrust. But I like Thrust, he's my favourite seeker. I will review him at some point. I have an original Thrust and a generation Thrust, so I will have to go over those at some point. So, auto assembly. What do you go for? Why do you go? What's the draw? What's the draw? I should enunciate better. You know, I sound like George, you see? Yes. What's the draw? Why do you go? Is it the guests? Because we've got some fucking corking guests this year. I'm trying to remember, and if I don't, I'll try and I'll put a link to the website so you can see for yourself. I always say that, I never do, but I will this time. Townsend Coleman, who will be coming back again. He was there 2012. Awesome dude. Because he voiced the Tick, because I got him to sign this back in 2012. The Tick Spoon. And I fucking loved it. I love it. Got a bit dusty, but yeah, I got him to sign that back in 2012. He's going to be signing my my Classics Turtles, which is Classics Turtles Michelangelo, which is downstairs. Yeah, we got Townsend Coleman. We've got Flint Dilley, who wrote quite a lot of episodes, G1 episodes. I think he wrote Autocracy as well. I think I'm sure he did. And he co-wrote the movie, Transformers the movie. But he's not a real cool guy. We've got David Soboleff, who did fucking Depth Charge in Beast Wars. Oh yeah, I did Shockwave in Prime, but fucking Beast Wars, baby, Beast Wars. Yeah, so there's him. Michael McConaughey, looking forward to meeting him. He did Trax and Cosmos, two characters I really do like. I've really got an attachment to Trax. I think he's cool. I've always liked him. I think he's a cool waterboard. Yeah, talk like that. Yeah, it's, more out of place people. You know, that guy. So yeah, there's him. Townsend Coleman did Trax in animated as well, yeah. Yeah, 2 tracks. Pair of tracks. And we've got, and I forget his name, the bloke who plays Skybite. From RID. And if you've never seen RID, I urge you to watch it. It is the funniest fucking thing in the world. You know, don't take it too seriously and watch it for Skybite. Skybite steals the show. He's a poetry reciting flying shark. Come on, if that's not awesome, I don't know what is. You know. So yeah, I urge you to watch RID. It's funny. And we've got the comic guests, the usual. We've got the Molly Meets the Eye crowd. We've got the Regeneration 1 team. We've got Simon Fairman, obviously. The usual crew: Nick Roche, James Roberts. If you're a fan of James Roberts, don't tell him who your favourite character is, because he will kill them. He will not just kill them, mercilessly kill them. You know, so don't mention who your favourite character is, you know, because they will end up dead in the comics at some point. And brutally killed as well. Not just like shot and blown up, but eviscerated, you know. Was it eviscerated? Eviscerated? Something like that. Not nice death, anyway. Yeah, so we've got some good guests this year, so it's going to be good. Bots bots, what are you after? What are you buying? For me, I don't have a list. I'm more of a... must be Sound Blaster, because, you know, Sound Blaster. Maybe an MP Prime, MP10 mould. Don't have it, and it's a really nice mould. So I might get that as well. I definitely want the Anime Correct Colours Devastator, G1 Devastator. So I need him. And that's basically it. So that's the only thing that's on my radar at the moment. I mean, I kind of think it's going to be one of those things, it's going to be, I'll see when I get there type of deal. You know, I'll see what's there. And I think that's the best approach you can have, because I've been before with no list at all. Going, I just can't make a list because I don't know what's going to be there. Because you can't, you don't know what's going to be there. I mean, you know for sure that they're going to have the Generations figures, they're going to have movie figures, they're going to have, you know, a good swash of everything. But you just can't tell what they're going to have. Are they going to have the Early Grail, for example? You know, Man's Black Zarak, the Water Black Zarak. But, you know, they have bot contoins there, toys, they have pretty much everything, anything you can think of is usually there. But it's best to have sort of no agenda, if you know what I mean? No buying agenda, because you can go in there and come out with some of the best fucking deals you can get, some of the best stuff, and I have come back with, you know, a bed full of fucking stuff. Because when I got back from the Auto Assembly 2009, my bed was covered in stuff. I just went mental. I was like, oh my god, brain overload, holy shit, what do I do? You know, it happens. Socialising. Now, by all means, bar. That's where you'll find me most of the time. In the bar, with many pints in me, laughing and joking, talking everything from astrophysics to metaphysics to, you know, warp theory to, you know, why the 09 Star Trek movie sucks ass. So, and I mean everything in between, you know, cool TV shows, cool movies, have you seen this? Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you should watch that. I mean, it's a good thing, because from the conversations you have, people will say, oh, you've got to check this movie out, oh, you've got to check this series out, you know, and sometimes it's hit, sometimes it's miss. I mean, I'm not a Power Rangers fan, I'm not a Kamen Rider fan. I tried giving the shows a watch, and I just really can't do it. I just can't get into it. I've tried a number of times, I just can't get into it. But I was willing to give it a go, and I urge you to willing to give it a go. Anything somebody suggests, give it a try. You know, say, oh well, I'm a big fan of Stargate. Oh, never seen Stargate. Right, give it a watch. Watch the movie, then watch the series. You know, you might enjoy it. You know, and you will come away with cool stuff that you've never seen before. You know, I mean, I'm a sci-fi savvy person, and I know pretty much everything. I've seen pretty much everything. You know, there's not a few things I haven't seen. You know, so I'm a big Star Trek fan. You can see a fucking Starfleet uniform. There we are. There, big Starfleet uniform there. You know, and you know, see. So yeah, I mean, I've had many a conversation about Star Trek, Star Wars, Stargate. You know, you name it, we've talked about it, and it's great. You know, I mean, if you're socially awkward, I really don't like that term. We've got to come up with a better term than socially awkward. It's a horrible term. If you're shy, is a little better. If you're shy, if you're a bit nervous about speaking to people, you know, you've got your perfect in. You know, you've got, because chances are, in fact, 100% certainty, people will be sat in the bar. They'll be sat in the bar talking away, and they will have toys in their hand going, you know, oh, this is awesome, I like this guy, and, you know, basically doing this, you know, oh, yeah, well, yeah, oh, can I have a look, you know, because you've got your perfect in. It's, oh, dude, where did you get that? Oh, I've never seen one of them before, what is it? Or, I've got that guy, he is fucking awesome, you know. You're in, your conversation's in, you started, you know, and then, that's it, talk away. You're done. You're in. You know, and that's the best advice I can give you is, you know, see a group of people. If there's an empty chair, say, would I mind if I join you? Oh, what you been buying? I've bought this. I'm getting this. I've done that. Boom, you're in. You know, straight away, conversation. You know, I mean, even if you come in sort of in a mid-conversation, you know, my advice is don't come in and go, well, my favourite character is Skylinks because he's a big space shuttle. Don't be that guy, you know. Wait till the conversation comes around, or just listen, see what people say, and go, oh yeah, I'm a big Marvel Comics fan, you know, I like Spider-Man, blah, 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 you know, and, oh, did you read this last issue? See, you know, just wait till the conversation allows you to speak. You know, listen. You've got two of these, one of these. Listen, you know. I mean, by all means, talk when it's your turn, but don't hijack the conversation, and don't go, you know, like I say, you know. Well, you know, wormholes are connected by interspatial flexure. You know, I'm trying to think of some of the physics. I'm a bit dosed on drugs because I've got a sty and it's hurting, so I've taken some antibiotics and some painkillers because it's really hurting. So, yeah, and then don't just come in and go, well, I like, you know, Megatron, you know. Well, we're not talking about that, you know. Just be aware, that's what I'm saying. What else? Budget. Budget is very important. You have to budget when you're at art assembly because the temptation is to go out and splurge, you know, to shoot your load, so to speak. It's happened to us all. We've all done it. We've all been there. But my best advice I can give is, if there's the one thing you desperately want when you get there, it's the one thing that's on your mind. Like for me, MP Sound Blaster rather. I've got sound waves over there. If I get that, then I'm sorted. Then everything else is a bonus, you see. I mean, don't go in and just go, I want this on, you know, in the first hour of Saturday morning when they've opened the dealer's room, and then you know, you take it all up to the room, and you open your wallet, and you got a tenner left, and it's going to last you 2 more days. You know, you think, So, budget is very important. Make sure you've got money for food, money for drink, emergency money as well, because you might lose your wallet, you know, you might overspend. I mean, overspend is different to, you know, spending yourself skin, you know, because you can, like say, pay, you know, leaving yourself with, oh shit, I can't afford to buy any more toys, or I can't afford to drink anymore, but I can only do one or the other, you know, that type of overspending. But just be careful. Just be very, very careful. You know, you don't want to be, you know, that guy that's sat there, you know, with a glass of water in your hand, going, I can't afford to drink anything, will you buy me a drink? It's happened to us all. We've all been there. It's not nice. You know, most people will buy you a drink, but don't count on it, if you know what I mean. So, you know, sorry, I'm getting messaged. Yeah, so budget. Make sure you've got enough for food, drink, and stuff like that. Make sure you know, if it's just 20 quid, make sure you've got that to spend for food and stuff, because, you know, you'll need to buy food. Just a segue as well, take food with you. You know, take pot noodles, because you get a kettle in the room, and, you know, it's just a nice, you know, warm snack to eat. Fruit. I can't stress enough how important fruit is, but not just, you know, as a dietary requirement anyway, but for all something, because you'd be running on adrenaline, lack of sleep, possibly hungover as well. You know, so you know your electrolytes are down, your blood sugar's down. So something sugary, you know, fruit, apples, perfect for this. You know, it just gives you a bit of, you know, pep, so to speak. If you like energy drinks, have energy drinks, but fruit, really should be eating fruit. You know, and make sure you've got plenty of stuff in the room as well. You know, like cans of Coke, and because they can be expensive. You know, I mean, if you think about, if you have 2 or 3 cans of Coke a day that you buy in at the thing, you know, what's that? It's £5. You know, because they'll charge premium prices for cans of Coke. It's like £1.60 or even £2 a can of Coke. You know, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20. So if you drink 5 cans a day, for you know, that's 15 quid you've spent. If you take a 6-pack with you, or a 10-pack with you, it's not cost you anything. You see what I mean? you know, it's all about budgeting as well. And it's nice to have just a go in your room and quick can of Coke. Or whatever it is you like to drink. You know, you don't have to be Coke, you know. Bottles of water are good. But you can refill those as well. But Birmingham water tastes like shit. So, but yeah, if you you know, like I said, bottles of water are great for your room. Booze, take your own booze because that bar is expensive. And they go, well, you get 20% discount, but still 20% of expensive is expensive. It's like something that's 100% dangerous, and then it comes down to 80% dangerous, still dangerous. You see what I mean? Yeah, so shower, deodorant, you know, whatever brand you choose, please bring it. You know, I like Lynx Africa, that's my favourite at the minute. Lynx Apollo's quite good, but Africa's better. You know, make friends with it because A, it's going to be hot. B, you're going to be with, you know, 600 sweaty people, and it will be sweaty because it's summer, it's August, and it's always hot. You know, it's very unpleasant. You know, the heat can be very, very unpleasant. You know, and shower regularly. I usually get 2 or 3 showers a day while I'm there because I'm just that sticky and horrible. You know, so yeah, and deodorant. I can't stress this enough. You don't want to be the guy that goes, "Oh my god, he stinks him." You don't want to be that guy, do you? You know, so yeah, use this and shower regular. You know, what else? Guests. Now, if you're a newbie and you're a bit shy and stuff like that, or a bit hyper, because you will be, we've all been there, we've all done it. By all means, if you see them in the bar, say hello. You know, talk to them if you want. If you see them out and about, you know, in the lift, say hello. You know, stuff like that. But don't mess with them. Mess with them. It's the wrong thing. If they're, for example, in the dining hall and they're having food, having breakfast, just leave them be. Let them, you know. If they want to come and talk to you, they will, right? You know, don't crowd them, especially when they're having lunch. Don't ask for photos, things like that, because, you know, they're hungry, they want something to eat. Just leave them be, you know. But when they're in the corridor, by all means, you know, say, would you mind? Always be polite, always be courteous. Would you mind awfully, you know, please and thank you, all that sort of stuff. Don't just go, I want a picture, and, you know. But I mean, they're nice enough. They're nice enough people. Tamlin Coleman's a wonderful fella. He really is a nice guy. But like I said, just give them the space, because, you know, like us all, sometimes we just don't want to speak to somebody. You know, and imagine how many people they're speaking to the whole weekend. You know, so when you see them on their own, just leave them be. You know, that kind of thing. What else? I think I've gone through everything really I was going to say about auto assembly and that. So I'll just go over the key points again. Don't be a dick. There we go, that's what I need to say. Don't be a dick. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy that's, you know, thinks you're better than everybody else, stands there going, look at me, aren't I awesome? You know, why don't you think I'm awesome? You know, that kind of thing, you know. Don't be that guy. Don't be just don't be a dick, basically. You know, don't be going, I spent £1,000 this weekend, ha ha ha, look at you idiots. You know, don't be that guy. You know, I'm not saying that happens, but you never know. It could. You don't want to be that guy, do you? You don't want to be him. Just don't be a dick, basically. You know, yeah, so that's pretty much it, really. So, I'll just reiterate what I've said, really. Budget, got to budget, it's important. Food, bring your own. Of course, we'll be going out places for food as well. You know, fruit, you really must take some fruit. You really must eat some fruit while you're there. Like I say, you're running on adrenaline, you know, electrolytes and loads, stuff like that. Lack of sleep, you really must have some fruit. What else? Don't be a dick. Do not be a dick. Shower as well. Please, for the love of God, shower. And use lots of deodorant. You know, buy all your stuff the day before you come. You know, make sure you've got all your stuff with you. You know. And the last thing I'll say, the most important thing is have a blast. You know, drink if you like to drink, buy toys, speak to people. Like I say, you'll have conversations ranging from anything to everything. So yeah, that's basically all it is really. Just like I said, just a couple of do's and don'ts, and what you're looking forward to, and and I'm hoping to. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing all you guys again. I'm really looking forward to speaking to Stu, the Mighty Grimlock, because I really didn't get a chance to speak to him last year. Also, Bumble Jumper 82, if he's coming. I'm not sure if he's coming or not. But the people I didn't get a chance to speak to last year, or at all, even in some cases, I want to speak to you this year. I want to probably sit down with you. And, all the usual crowd, Gruffy. It'd be cool to see all the old Outlaws crew, because we always have a good laugh. Simon Ski, Dave Calpran, Chris McFeely, Jeff, George, Ray, Rogers, I'm trying to think, Nick True Phantasm, I'm going to miss people, Andy Cobra Commander, Nicole, if she's come in, Amy, Lady Wreck, Paul, Logan Blaze, if he's coming, Rod, Phil and his lovely wife Kim, Pred and Trish, and Lisa Dakistar. Fucking, I'm gonna miss people off. I shouldn't have listed people, because I'm gonna miss you off. It's just it's one of those things. I want to meet you all. I want to speak to you all. Have a good time with you and stuff. But at Monkey's End, Rob Turner, just generally everybody that's there, and your newbies. If it's your favorite, Colin Duff, lovely guy. Can't wait to meet him again. Now, if it is your first time there, right? If it's your first time going, come and say hello. Come and say hello to everybody. Come and say hello to me. I'm really looking forward to meeting newbies. I met some really Anton. There we are. I can't talk today. Anton. I met 2013. Lovely dude. You'll see him. He's the one with the jazz hands. I love you all, and I can't wait to see you all again. And like I say, you newbies, and if it is your first time and you're a bit nervous, doesn't matter. Come and say hello. Come and sit down with us. Come and say hello. We're not all jackasses, really. Well, I am. No, I'm just kidding. Not really. I'll try and get round to speaking to as many people as I can this year. And if I miss you out, it's not because it's not because I don't want to speak to you. It's just because I'm busy myself. I'm doing things, going there, seeing that, talking to people, and and I'll try and fit the time in. But 9 times out of 10, I'll be in the bar. So like I say, come say hello. So yeah. It's going to be a blast. It really is, and I've rabbited on way too much, because it's like 23 minutes I've been talking. I mean, it's the second take. The last one was 35 minutes, so I've been at this fucking almost an hour. So I'm going to go, and I will see you lovely, sexy, wonderful, awesome people at Auto Assembly in about 40 odd days. Fucking hell. Because it's June. Soon to be July. Then August. And then I'll be there in Birmingham. Not grasping boobies, but that would be nice if that was to happen. So, yeah. Like I said, thanks for listening to me. Thanks for watching. And hope to see you soon. Bye for now.